Hey, what's going on, guys? Beefcakebro coming back at you with another video, and I just want to cover the topic on speed training, dynamic work for deadlifts, right? So does it work? What's the hype about? A lot of people are out there saying speed work don't work. A lot of people are saying speed work does work. And well, I just wanted to see what the hype's about. So I think it's just best to start with an easy explanation of how I did this. This could be a little confusing, so I'll try to keep it nice and simple. So basically, I ran 3-week waves. Okay, so every Monday, I would pick a variation that I was going to do for my deadlifts. So it could be a snatch grip, it can be a deficit pull, it can be a pause pull, whatever. And basically, with that variation, I would always try to hit a top set of 5. So I hit that top set of 5, and I would do back off sets. And that following week, that next Monday, I would do the same thing. Same variation, top set of 5 with back off sets. Except for that top set of 5, I'd try to make it a PR. So every Monday, I was trying to beat my previous record at least by 5 pounds. And here's where it gets a little tricky. So for my dynamic work, I would do every single Friday. I would always do standard conventional deadlifts. I would not run a variation for the dynamic work. I would always use accommodating resistance and the typical percentages. So week 1 I did 65%, week 2 70%, and week 3 75%. And I would do 10 sets of 3, 10 sets of 2, and 8 sets of 2 respectively. And for a while that was working extremely well. On week 5 I would come in and I would just hit a max on that Saturday. I had to make a few tweaks as I went, and eventually I ended up just running like one 3-week wave and another 3-week wave right after that with another variation and the same percentage. I would just add 5 pounds to the 3 weeks prior to that, and the 7th week I would pull a max, and every time I pull a max I just got like, it was better, smoother, faster, stronger. It was incredible. I was like, this is clearly working. And it's probably literally the best thing ever. And just kind of looking at this from a programming standpoint, it stacked up pretty well to what I was doing before. I was still able to deadlift twice a week. On Mondays, I was going pretty heavy. I would change the stimulus every 3 weeks, so it was just a lot of growth coming in, you know, from different stances or grips or whatever. And on Fridays, I accumulate just a lot of volume. You have maybe like 8 to 10 sets, so you get to practice your setup over and over and over again. And the accommodating resistance, you know, really hammers away at the weak point, the lockout, you know, it gets heavier at the top. And I just said, man, this is something that's just really working really well for me. And moving forward in my training, I think Conjugate might be the way to go for me. I don't know yet. We'll see. But hey, if it can bring my beltless conventional deadlift up, you know, 70 pounds in 4 months, then I'm all with it, you know. So if anyone asks me to speed work, I'm gonna say hell yes, speed work works. But as always, guys, thank you for watching the video and stay beefy.